Dear Warren, Greg, and Ajit, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here once again. Your teachings over the years have not only helped us become better investors, but, more importantly, better human beings. You've taught us how to think long-term, how to stay rational in uncertain times, and how to live with integrity. For that, I'm deeply grateful. My name is Rajiv Agarwal, and I'm from New Jersey. I manage an India-focused fund known as the D. Dari India Fund. My question today is about the Indian economy and the incredible progress we've seen over the last few decades. Over the past 5, 10, and even 20 years, India's stock market and overall economy have experienced tremendous growth. It's now the world's 5th largest economy, and projections suggest that it will rise to become the 3rd largest within just a few years. For a country that was once seen as developing, this is a remarkable transformation. Given this impressive progress, my question is Berkshire Hathaway currently looking for investment opportunities within the Indian equity market? And if not, what specific conditions or factors would need to be in place for you to make a meaningful investment there? Warren Buffett responds, "That's a very good and thoughtful question, and you're absolutely right to bring it up. India is a remarkable country with enormous potential, and there are undoubtedly many opportunities there. The real issue for Berkshire Hathaway, however, isn't whether opportunities exist. They clearly do, but whether we as a company have any sort of special advantage in pursuing them. Do we have insights into Indian businesses that others might not? Do we have the right contacts or relationships that could make it possible to enter meaningful transactions that both sides would value? That's really the question we have to ask ourselves. Now, I'd say this: India is the kind of place where a more energetic and aggressive management team could really do something special. Berkshire has a very strong global reputation today. While we're best known in the United States, our name is recognized and respected all over the world. Our experience in Japan is a great example of that. We entered Japan not through complex deals, but through reputation, trust, and long-term value-based relationships. And that experience has been truly fascinating for us. It shows what can happen when Berkshire's name opens doors that might not open otherwise. So yes, I think there may be unexplored or underappreciated opportunities in India that could be very meaningful for Berkshire in the future. I'm not personally the one to lead that charge anymore, but I believe the next generation of Berkshire leadership might see those possibilities and act on them. There's no doubt that opportunities are out there. The real question is whether Berkshire truly has an edge in capturing them, especially when you're competing against so many global investors who are managing other people's money. And that's an important point. Many of these firms earn their income based on the amount of money they manage, not necessarily on the quality of their investments. They're incentivized to buy more, not always to buy better. That's not how we operate. Our approach at Berkshire has always been about long-term value creation. We don't chase assets under management or short-term returns. We focus on owning great businesses run by great people at fair prices and then holding them for the long run. Now, how the next generation at Berkshire will approach this, well, we'll just have to wait and see. The good thing is, you won't have to wait too long to find out. I still feel fine, but I also know enough about aging to realize I shouldn't be signing any 4-year employment contracts like some people still do. You're absolutely right, though. With enough energy, curiosity, and willingness to adapt, there's a lot of potential to become a trusted investor or a partner that business owners in India would want to work with. Look at our experience in Japan. It turned out wonderfully, not just because of numbers,
but because of relationships and mutual respect. India could offer something similar, maybe even greater, given its youthful population, rapid technological adoption, and growing middle class. But India is not Japan. The culture, business environment, and the way relationships are built are very different. I'll be honest, I'm not someone who adapts easily to new cultures. Some people are naturally good at that. I'm not one of them. I've stumbled into a few successful international situations, but I wouldn't say it's my area of strength. That's why I believe Berkshire's future, what I'd call Act 2, will depend heavily on the next generation of leadership. They'll bring their own perspectives, their own energy, and perhaps a greater comfort in navigating global markets. And when that happens, I have no doubt that countries like India will play a very significant role. There's a young, ambitious population there, the entrepreneurial spirit is vibrant, the economy is growing rapidly, and more importantly, there's a hunger for innovation and long-term partnership. So yes, India represents a tremendous opportunity. But as with everything we do at Berkshire, the key is not to rush in. It's to wait for the right opportunity at the right time, under the right conditions, and for the right reasons. That's what has guided us for decades, and that philosophy will continue to shape Berkshire's approach to new markets like India in the years ahead. In the end, the story of Berkshire has always been about patience, trust, and discipline. We don't move fast, but when we do, we move with conviction. And perhaps one day, when the right opportunity presents itself, Berkshire Hathaway will indeed become a meaningful participant in India's incredible growth story. Until then, we'll keep watching, learning, and preparing because, as history has shown us, opportunity always favors those who are ready when it arrives.